Think about the last time you reached for the salt shaker. Did you even stop to think about it? Probably not. For most of us, adding salt to food is an automatic habit. It's always there. Cheap, easy to find, and something we barely notice. But for your ancestors, salt was one of the hardest things to obtain. Long before cities, farming, or even written language existed, people had to search for it because their lives depended on it. So, when did humans first discover salt? And why did it become one of the most valuable substances in history? Let's go back thousands of years. The human body cannot survive without sodium. Every heartbeat, every nerve signal, and every muscle movement depends on it. Without enough sodium, the body becomes weak, muscles stop working properly, and in severe cases, a person can die. Early humans didn't understand science, but their bodies understood what they needed.
At first, people didn't collect salt like we do today. They got small amounts of sodium naturally from wild animals, fish, blood, in certain plants. Sometimes they drank water from mineral-rich springs without realizing it contained important minerals. As they spent generations living in nature, they noticed something interesting. Large animals often returned to the same places again and again. Deer, elephants, buffalo, and many other animals visited natural salt licks, areas where minerals reach the surface of the ground. Hunters followed these animals, not only because they provided food, but because those places also help people find valuable minerals. For thousands of years, this was how humans found salt. Nature showed them the way.
Everything changed when agriculture began around 10,000 years ago. Instead of hunting every day, people settled in villages and started growing crops like wheat and barley. Farming produced more food. But it also created a new problem. Grains contained very little sodium compared to meat. As people's diets changed, their bodies demanded more salt than their food could provide. This simple problem pushed humans toward one of their greatest discoveries. They learned how to make salt. Around 8,000 years ago, people living near natural salt springs discovered that if they collected salty water and heated it over a fire, the water slowly disappeared, leaving behind white crystals. Those crystals were pure salt. Archaeologists have found broken pottery, ancient fireplaces, and salt-making sites in parts of Europe dating back thousands of years. Similar discoveries have also been found in China and South America. Even though these civilizations had no contact with one another, they all discovered that salt could be produced instead of simply found. Once people learned this secret, everything changed. Salt became more than food. It became wealth. Communities carried salt across mountains, rivers, and deserts. Trade routes were built just to transport it from one region to another. In some places, salt became so valuable that it was exchanged for gold. Kings taxed it. Merchants protected it. Entire economies grew around it. Even today, our brains still crave salt, because for hundreds of thousands of years, finding it meant survival. So the next time you sprinkle salt onto your meal, remember that you're holding something your ancestors searched for across forests, mountains, and deserts. A simple white crystal helped build civilizations, created trade routes, influenced wars, and changed human history forever. What looks ordinary today was once one of the most precious resources on Earth. And that's the incredible story of how humans discovered salt.